Oof. Okay. I think we're golden. High enough, right? Hmm. Bring you over her. I kind of want to know what that one's about. Interesting. TV off, but it's peanuts to an elephant. Makes sense. Okay. I know we're a little late on this, but how's it going, everyone? My name is Zermatt here, hosting the Zermatt Experiment, back with Dead by Daylight. Session Dead by Daylight. Let's get it. Let's hop into whatever abysmal time you know we're about to have. Oh, I should get this other one up and running. Haha. You're somewhere. Where'd you go? There you are. Okay. 9.00. Gamma. What? I mean, I personally I have a hard time seeing, so I could probably just put that up. But I do like a little bit of spookiness. So, yeah? Right? Just value. So, okay. That's weird. What's that about? Oh, man! Yep, it's here. Oh, man. And here he is, folks. We're finally in this universe in Dead by Daylight. Oh, joy. Wow. All right, so we got to take a little trip to the shop and see what's going on over there. Patch notes. Okay, there's a lot. New killer, the animatronic, killer power, Fazbear's fright. Hopefully, hold on. Making sure that this is loud enough for me to read while I'm trying to enjoy the ambience. Sure that this... Yeah, that works. Okay. Oh, the music. The animatronic lived to kill even when his mechanical costume became his tomb. Special ability. Fire axe. The animatronic is armed with a fire axe that he can throw at survivors. If the axe hits a survivor, the weapon becomes embedded in them, leaving the survivor vulnerable. Survivors must remove the axe before they can be healed. Map feature security system. At the start of the trial, 7 security doors are spawned randomly throughout the map. These doors can be accessed by both survivors and the animatronic. Each security door has a camera attached to it. Interacting with the door gives the survivor access to the camera view, allowing the survivor to cycle through every camera in the map, travel to the door they are currently looking through, Okay. And potentially reveal the animatronic's aura to the team. Using the cameras and doors too often will deplete the limited battery power available, forcing survivors to wait until the system reboots. The animatronic may travel between security doors with or without battery power. If the animatronic enters a security door, they may choose to exit from any other door in the map. Moving to a door already in use by a survivor will cause the animatronic to grab that survivor. New killer perks. Help wanted. When you damage a generator, it becomes compromised. When the compromised generator is completed, your successful basic attack cooldowns are 25, 25, 25. Faster for 40, 50, 60 seconds. Got it. Phantom Fear. When a survivor within your terror radius looks at you, they scream and you see their aura for 2 seconds. This perk has a cooldown of 80, 70, 60 second cooldown. Okay. Haywire. Exit gates switches with at least 50% progress regress at the rate of 40, 45, 50% of opening speed. While they are regressing, survivors see the exit gate lights flicker randomly. Okay. New map, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. The rotting brainchild of a sadistic murderer still stands over the grassy plains, a place of joy for some, and unspeakable terror for others. Do not let the bright colors and parlor tricks deceive you. Many have died within these walls, and many more will still die. Quality of life improvements. Okay. AFK Crow system update. Okay, we're not anything with in the last 10 seconds. 10 seconds? Okay. While the survivors or crew AFK points, during which crows gradually begin spawning above the survivor. Begin with 1 and capping at 3. AFKs increase more slowly while moving in proximity to the killer. Okay. After 90 seconds, the survivor reaches 3 crows and loud noise triggers at regular intervals. Additionally, the survivor loses collision with other players for 10 seconds. Completing interactions removes AFK points. Crows are removed as AFK points decrease. This system is disabled when the hatch spawns or when endgame collapse is triggered by any means. Okay, I think I understand why. Blood web spinning improvements. Added an auto blood web button available for after prestiging any one character for the first time, enabling players to automatically progress to a selected character level, blood points permitting. Remove the following pop-ups across all other characters after they have been shown for the first time. The blood web introductory pop-up. Okay, unpredictability pop-up. Perks slot unlocked. There's a lot. There's a lot. So, rather than reading through all of them, I'm just going to get right to it. Dang. Okay. What is this? Survivor. Okay. I guess we're just gonna hop right into it. Dwight, what level are you? Oh yeah, I'm leveling you up right now. Okay. What's in the shiny secrets? I don't think I have this. Well, we know who that killer is. At least I think, maybe. I don't know. I was gonna say, watch me not get that. What was that? Oh, spend blood points. Advance multiple levels at once using higher amounts of blood points. It's like, you know what? I would, but I actually like to get some of the collectibles. And I know they're pretty random for the most part. Oh, he's got the Mori. At least I think. Pretty sure it's the Mori. If not, what else would it be? Facing the animatronic. We can look into the cameras or moving to security doors. This is gonna be fun. Something different. Okay. So, monitor cameras. Oh, I see. Oh, this is weird. How do I leave? What was that? The sound is a little off, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be this. Okay. Yeah, this generator does not sound close at all. Someone's already got the legendary skin. I love it. Yeah, it sounds weird. Oh, I see him. Oh, there it is. Okay, yep, I see it. Oh boy, here we go into the pizzeria. See, I genuinely didn't know that. The sound is a little off, by the way. Oh yeah, the sound is a little weird. They gotta fix that. I don't know if it's just this showcase in general. It's only around for a day. It's like off to the right. It's weird. And in here is Terrarius. So this would go to door number 3. Oh, I'm gonna get grabbed. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna get grabbed. I don't understand what the number 2 is, then. I gotta read into that more. Seems a little confusing. Yay! Nice job. Okay. Yeah, it sounds to the right of me, even though it's like right in front of me. Ah! There he is. Okay, okay. Howdy. Not gonna lie, part of me forgot that I was kind of hurt. Oh no! Oish. Ow. Well, okay, that settles that then. Okay, alright. Okay, I think he might actually have that perk selected. That new one. She's dead. Oh god. I knew I heard something. Okay. He's got that thing wound up. Listen, man, I don't blame you. They're waiting. I'm out. 22% speed, what is that about? Okay. I'm wrapped. We survived the first night at Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, it's just silent. DVD, it seems you might have some minor bugs. Oh boy. So far so good. Minus the weird audio thing. I wonder what that was about. Yeah, keep it coming. Wobble, 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 wobble. So we're really gonna learn the ins and outs of this map, huh? Alright, how messed up is the audio now? Or is that just a minor bug? Oh, shoot. Okay, sounds about normal, as it should. Oh shoot, I did not mean to do that. It happened again. Oh, kind of. Hey. See, okay, yeah, there's definitely something weird with this. Ah, No way. Nice skin. Respect it. Ah! Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Darn. Wow. Yeah. What was your deal? Never really knew much about that one. Might have to revisit the lore. Okay, alright. There he is. Come on, you. Quick, he's going over there. Don't mind me, guys, just hanging around. No big deal. Oop, you coming for the save? Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Not good. Not good. Not good. Oh shoot, we all need saving. I'm done, I'm done. Okay. Oh, oh, nice. Yeah, the audio feels weird. It's like coming out of the camera, otherwise I was perfectly fine. It's like it's forever stuck on my right side of my ear. It's weird. It's very weird. So, monitor. Exit camera. Oy. Yeah, something's weird with this. It's like the second you use the camera system, the audio gets messed up. Everything's like to the right. It's weird. This one was to the left. Yeah, it's weird. Woo-hoo-hoo. Of course this one's done. Yay. 10% haste. Thank you. Hey Zero, hey Shiro, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'll finish this one for you. I got you. This links to 7. So it says, at least. Oh, it does. Okay, so that was the door. Oh, thank you. Okay. Good, I'm enjoying the Switch too. Oh, you managed to get it, you lucky dog, you. Ow. Okay, so we're obviously playing the Five Nights at Freddy's update here in Dead by Daylight. It is a very weird mix right now, I'm not gonna lie. He's hunting me down. Audio seems to be a little broken at the moment. I'm probably gonna die. Damn. Any complaints on the Switch 2, if you don't mind updating me, please? What am I to look out for? And have you played a very famous game in our community known as the Ninjala? That's one thing I'm obviously curious about. I probably won't be getting it until maybe later this season, so do not hold your breath on me playing any Nintendo Switch titles for the foreseeable future. If anyone was wondering, I guess. Okay. There's a lot of them tonight. That's fine, that's fine. I respect it. Really? Yeah, continue. Not a Bubba, man. Basically, the Switch 2 is a powerful system like the PlayStation 4 Pro. Like the PlayStation 4 Pro. Does it do... Is it... What's the question I'm looking for? Is it as advertised? In the sense that is the performance, everything up to date? Anything people might have been griping about the first original Nintendo Switch, does it live up to its expectations? That's the question. Because, for example, sure, it might be powerful like the PS4 Pro, but is it capable of withstanding its own games it's supposed to be playing? Alright, so here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to try my hardest to not look through the camera system. Oh no, I'm gonna have to anyway if I'm gonna have to go in between doors. Darn. I might not even use the door system. Let's try that. Okay, yeah, that's pretty fluid. Yep, it does 4K 60 for most games since I have an HDR monitor. So it does do as advertised. Obviously, like I said, the next question is if you have even bothered to try Ninjala on it. That's assuming you can play Ninjala on there, right? I actually don't know if you can, like, unless it was like a soft thing where it's just like, yeah, we're gonna just not include Ninjala into the mix. And not tell anyone about it?
Disco lights, colored squares, flashing lights, spinning
But 4K, 60 for most games? That's pretty good. That's a win.
colored squares,
Personally, I'm obviously looking forward to the Pokemon updates and whatnot once I get my hands on it.
disco lights, colored squares, flashing lights, spinning balls, disco nights.
Think we good? Yep. Alright, so I'm just gonna try and not bother with the security system right now. Because that is bugged. I like to have all my audio where it should be, where it matters the most. Nope, I haven't tested it yet. However, the game itself loads faster than Switch 1 can do. I see. That's to be expected, though. I mean, I would hope it would. Sheesh. He's gonna get me, chat. Ah. Alright, so that checks out. Alright, I hear the audio as it should be, so that's good at least. Brah. Just screams in my face. Like, what's that about? Oh, too late. Run for it! Yeah, see, the audio is definitely fixed. Thank you for that. Okay. Yeah, as much as I want to use the security system, I cannot. It is weirdly bugged. We'll just leave it at that. This one is always done. Okay, that's weird. But sure. I feel like it's also kind of like pre-prepping itself to kind of glitch out. It's weird. Also could be because I have this earpiece on my left side of my head. Go ahead. Go. Oh, no one's trying to make an attempt to get them? Or is he like camping over that? That's why no one's going for him. Kate Denson. Okay. But if there's one con, I would say it's probably how short the battery life is. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How short the battery life is? Like you've already fully tested the whole battery life thing. What is that perk? Where'd he come from? Woohoo! I don't know this map layout. Go, 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 go. Just booking it, just going, just going, just going, just going, just going. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I truly apologize. Oh no. Exit gate is right there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks. I think the other one was across the way over there. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's gotta be that far one. Yeah, 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 yeah. What are you doing? I can heal you, I can heal you. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I like the exclusivity of this map where it's kind of just like movie theater-esque kind of thing. Oh no. Oh no! That's a darn shame. He was just goofing. Oh no, it's just them. Darn. I think he's back there. So the Switch 2 only has 2 to 6.5 hours of battery life. In a sense, it's the same as the rework of the Switch 1, while the Switch OLED has about 4.5 to 9 hours. Okay, so then kind of like wait for the if there's going to be a Switch 2 OLED, which I'm assuming there is, but you know, people wanted to get their hands on the second Switch already, I guess strictly just for graphic purposes. I mean, because honestly, why else? What else could it have been, you know? They promised us that, yeah, we've updated things. Yeah, the Switch battery life with this new model is a little worse. I'll use that term loosely. I'll say a little worse. But I mean, hey, trying to play high-res games at that on a handheld system like that, I mean, it's mildly like to be expected. And it's not like we wanted the price to be any higher than what it already was, right? Now we're reaching what? Steam Deck territory. I also think that the PS Portable, that new handheld thing they got going on, I don't think that counts as far as the handheld conversation thing is concerned, because that streams games, you know what I mean? That doesn't run games natively, I don't think. I don't know much about that one. I hear zero news in regards to that, but I see why it's cheaper than the rest, but that's only meant to like stream games and blah blah blah. And you gotta, you know, in order to have that too, I guess you need to buy a PlayStation 5, which is kind of pointless. My hot take, I guess. However, the games are interesting. Like Cyberpunk 2077 was yikes. What, in terms of the Switch 2? Is that what you mean? silly couple. Yep. Was it that bad? Like, egregiously terrible?
Colored squares, flashing lights, spinning balls, disco night.
Alright, there doesn't seem to be much else to this map other than the fact that, you know, it's Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. So, it's cool. I like it. My only concern is literally the audio issues that we've been getting. Like, what the heck, man? Speaking of, dead. Don't move, he says. Guess what? I'm moving. I'm schmoving. But Cyberpunk 2077, you actually have that for the Nintendo Switch? Okay, I actually don't know where the heck he is. Oh! Nice! That's endoskeleton. Thank you. I did not know that. Oh, no one never pointed that one out. Dink. Thank you, thank you. Some say it's not as great in graphics-wise, only dropping a little FPS on handheld. And no, I don't have it. Oh, I see. Like, you just heard it from another person. I mean, have you actually seen it? Really makes me wonder, like, if I do end up getting the Switch 2, like, how much, like, am I gonna do a deep dive into it? It has my curiosity, you know? The conversation goes on from like, okay, I don't mind a handheld so long as it can run X, Y, and Z games, then sure, no pun intended. And then there's the other side of the conversation where they're just like, I need them to run at maximum frames, like, possible. I need it to be like PC standard and stuff. I'm like, it's a bit much. But also, like, you know, with stuff like that, you can't expect it to be cheap either. Like, if people are gonna demand high-end stuff like that, then you're gonna have to be ready to pay, like, up the wazoo. Oh, no way. Dead Man Switch. Because, like, I guess that's just how the market is, you know? And that's kind of only fair. Oh, that's right. I can see it once it lets itself go. Also, I got the Switch 2 bundle with Mario Kart World. How far have you gotten in Mario Kart World? Did you already 100% it? No, don't even. Of course. Dang, man. That's fair. You know what? Actually, now that you mention it, I got a game you should totally test. You don't have to buy it, and please don't do it just because I told you to. Run Dead by Daylight. See how that works on the Nintendo Switch. This game takes up quite the stage. After that, Apex Legends. See how that holds out. That'll be the real test for those. Thank you. And an honest, genuine question would be if Marvel Rivals would enter the Nintendo market down the line. Now that it's kind of up to speed. So far I got almost every outfit, but still grinding 100% on P-Block, coins, and P-Switches. Good question, right? I mean, it's there. The market is there. Holy moly. Because now another contender has entered the ring in terms of wanting to get on the handheld stuff. Xbox/Microsoft. That was one that I don't think a good chunk of us saw coming. Especially in the latest game showcase. Which, did you see by any chance? I finally got around to seeing it, I think like maybe last week. A week or two ago. If the devs do it, put it on Switch 2, it'll save Marvel Rivals. What do you mean it'll save Marvel Rivals? I thought Marvel Rivals was just doing just fine. Let's go, kid. Okay. Open the other gate. Open the other gate. I'm hoping the other gate is over here. Please tell me it's over here. It is. No. I'm sorry. If he shoots this thing over here. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, they left. Okay. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I thought Marvel Rivals is just doing just fine. It's all fine. It's just how the devs managed to complain. The complaints about the balance. Ah, the balance. I mean, at that point, honestly, everyone should just be facing each other on console exclusivity. I've also have yet to do that, by the way. For example, as far as I'm concerned, I know for a fact Nintendo Switch users are gonna want to most likely play on like console only sort of thing. Because just trying to pin them up against people that play on PC is just like outright not fair. Ew. My hot take, though. By the way, what happened with Apex Legends? You fell off the map or something? Oh, yeah. So, Apex Legends. We don't really play that anymore, I guess. I probably should shed some light on that for a bit. So, we played Apex Legends for about 4 years straight, okay? While we've been airing this show. And, honestly, it's not probably the right thing to say, but I really have no other way of like putting it. It never really went anywhere for us to begin with. It never did. But we played heap ton of hours on Apex Legends. Not only that, I played a lot with my bros while they still had time, free time at least. Other people I kind of tried to get into it as well, to play the game as well. People didn't like it, said Overwatch was better, whatever. And then Overwatch ended up kind of falling, and I said, hey, Apex Legends is free too. People went to Fortnite. And ultimately, I ended up just playing a heap ton of games by myself, again, for the better half of 4 to 5 years. We went hard in Apex Legends. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Then they got rid of some of my relatively favorite game modes, which kind of made it easier to just play with people that you want to play with. Team Deathmatch I thought was an interesting fit, but again, no one ever bothered to give Apex Legends a try. And if dare I say, a lot of the people for the Nintendo Switch side were itching for something new. But for some reason, Overwatch wasn't it, which I thought was even weirder. So I repitched Apex Legends again in the sense that, community-wise, we could play that game together because everyone is new. All right? You can choose whichever legend you want to be. But again, just people didn't like the... Oh, it's Freddy. That Freddy. That's a different kind of Freddy. People just didn't like the shooty, pew-pew kind of thing, which, again, I totally get, all right? I absolutely get the stigma with Call of Duty. No one wants to see that constantly. It's kind of overdone. I totally get it, all right? I totally understand it. On top of that, though, Apex Legends had something different going for it. It was part of the Titanfall universe. It had lore. It had storyboards, colorful characters, you name it. But for some reason, somewhere down the line, it stopped being that, and then it just wasn't... I don't even want to say it wasn't just as fun. It was not... Like I said, we gave that game 4 years of our time playing it. Oh boy. He is near me, isn't he? Yeah, there he is. There you are, you bum. Sorry, trying to run for my life here. But yeah, we gave that game, the better half of 4 years of our time streaming. Ow, ow, ow. And ultimately, it never really took us anywhere. Go. I'm running for my life here. Go. Ah! Damn, he got me, chat. It's a hardcore game. Not everyone's going to master it after one game. Also, Respawn went all over the map with their storyline. Yeah, alright, I'm just going to ask the obvious question. Blisk? Like, what happened there? Nice. Okay, I took that hit for you. still chasing me? Leave me alone. I'm gonna die in the bathroom here. Man. So adding more to the thing with Apex Legends, you're right. You're not going to pick it up after one game, okay? It's going to take time. But I feel like at the same time, the era of COVID with all those games, like, you know how, like, I'm not gonna, there was a very strange time during COVID, if it wasn't strange enough. Everyone just kind of bonded with each other in terms of playing any game that was available because we literally couldn't do anything else, okay? We couldn't. So I kind of wanted to try and get that going again for Apex because actually, if you didn't know, you can make your own servers. You know, people didn't know that stuff about Apex. I'm dead. You really didn't like me, huh? That's fair. Nah, so close. Honestly, after the Rev Saga, they just came up with anything else. Revenant Saga? Alright, so I gotta take him out. Give me 1 second. That wasn't too bad. That's okay. I was kind of multitasking on that anyway. Okay, I hear you. Yeah, do please stay, though, because I have a thought that I want to finish out. And I'll be right back. Just got to take care of the dog real quick, so don't mind me. So actually, let me put on some... Do we have this here? We do. Yes, we do. Alright, I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay. Okay, so what I missed? Let's see. When Season 4 started with Rev, it was a very interesting saga. One of my favorites is the rework of Rev more movesets. Even Octane's dad knew his plan from the start. However, Rev killed him, and now it's over after seasons later. Yeah, like that little snippets of the lore behind Apex got dragged out a little bit too much. Loba, again, don't get me wrong, was interesting because she had the vendetta against Revenant. And I think part of me, which again, it is what it is. The thing I kind of hated when something got leaked in terms of Apex, like, cause that there pretty much went like the whole surprise. Okay, part of games like this kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Flourish, right? They kind of thrive off of like the mystery behind new characters that are becoming in. I think one person ended up leaking out literally every single legend up until some of the newer ones, I guess. And then at that point, it was kind of just like, all right, now is a matter of time of when and where. I think part of Apex, I guess the hacking, that side of the community ended up ruining the surprise factor for a lot of us fans for the game, because at that point it was kind of just like, well, then what the hell, you know? Then the devs tried to do damage control, and in a way they kind of did it, but then everything else, like in terms of like quality of life updates to the game, did not really help. So then on our end, why did we stop playing? So it's like this. We are never, and it's just something that we have to mature with ourselves here. So I'm going to be relatively straight with you here, because I genuinely don't know who else would even bother sifting through this, watching it, or even hearing it out. Because I feel like at this point I shouldn't even have to hide what it is I have to say. Back then, I used to be able to hide kind of like little Easter eggs, like, oh, he's going to like say something next stream and an announcement, this and that. There's none of that anymore. There isn't. There realistically isn't. So that magic is almost gone and dead, as sad as it is to say. But we were pretty big on the whole thing of Ninjala, because community-wise, we were able to get in people to play matches and stuff. Apex, we were ready to do that, and then all of a sudden, everyone was just like, no, we're not doing this stuff anymore. Everyone kind of went their own separate ways. Then Splatoon was kind of like the next thing that was it, because it finally came out. Once again, catered to try and get something going for that game, and nothing. It just kind of fell so flat. That's why I'm not even bothering with another Splatoon run, really. And people get what they get with that, so it is what it is. But seeing that kind of come into fruition, I was just like, okay, so we're not even going to try and announce like any other big community-based game like that, because it's just not worth it. The only game that would do anything remotely good like that is probably Minecraft, okay? Because at least that one's flexible. So then at that point, no turnouts on any game that we literally tried. So that's why we're kind of respinning the wheel. In enter Dead by Daylight. We play this game moderately, more than we probably should. We play it a lot with our good friend Buster Pumpkin. So that, for me, that's a good game to play, because... What? Okay. I'm not entirely sure. Ah, I see. Okay. Maybe he told us to get off. Unless you want to do Minecraft mod at 100... No, I don't... Nope. Yeah. No, I don't mod the hell out of games like that. I don't play for that type of experience, because it is so overdone now that it is hard to find anyone trying to play a game at a moderate snail's pace, I guess. I'm that guy. So and that for me that kind of hurt a bit because I knew people were going to Splatoon 3. I figured we would at least try to kind of get into the Splatoon area, and ultimately, no, that did not translate well. And obviously, another thing that kind of kills us is our stream time, to say the least. We have a job. Oy. That's fine. Is this one done? Is it even touched? No, it's not. So yeah, we basically how we felt the past couple of times. We've kind of felt like we were kind of left high and dry after Ninjala kind of exited stage left, and then people went over to Splatoon 3. And then even then, when we tried to do Splatoon 3, there was a weird hint in the air that people were just not as hyped about it as they thought they were. Which, I mean, in and of itself, that is a weird thing to even try and explain. So I'll do the best that I can with that, and I genuinely mean that when I say that. When Splatoon 3 was literally right around the corner, so many people, because we were playing Ninjala, obviously, were hyping up the living hell out of Splatoon 3. And rightly so. People were waiting for it, alright? That's understandable. But it got to a point where people were overhyping the living hell out of it that it had such high expectations to the community, I guess. And then even when it did drop, and we tried to kind of And when we tried to kind of reignite the fuel that kind of got us to the big dance in the first place, which was actually Splatoon 2, believe it or not. Yes, we did play Splatoon 2 to kind of start our journey midway, but at the same time, COVID, you know the whole thing. COVID was the center point of everything I'm pretty much discussing. By the time Splatoon 3 rolled out, Ninjala was pretty much somewhat tired, and COVID, I think, was on its way out. I could be wrong. But even then, just trying to recapture the magic that was Splatoon 2 into Splatoon 3, it didn't work. It didn't work at all. Don't get me started with Splatoon 3. Like you said, it was way too hype. So much so. And then when it was actually out, everybody was just like, gone. Not there. Like, it made no sense to me. I'm like, we all kind of, like, wanted this to, like, be our kind of our community game together. Even just within our own walls of the Discord, And then everyone just kind of went their separate ways, which is, again, like, oh, okay. Again, I'm not gonna be the guy, like, I play this game just for you guys, this and that. But we figured we would attempt, and it just was not met with open arms that we thought it would, I guess. Was not well received. Sheesh. Ah, darn. Oh, that's a unique one. Interesting. So, obviously, once people flocked over to Splatoon 3, it was kind of 50-50 on whether or not they'd come back to Ninjala. So at that point, Ninjala was already living on borrowed time with that. Thank you. Obviously, we were still bumming it around with Apex. Rocket League, I kind of did want more out of Rocket League. That's another game, actually. Because, again, it was more like, okay, party-esque fun game. It wasn't... I definitely was not going to take it way too serious. We pretty much invited people to play these games continuously, etc., etc. And here's another thing, too, that I guess people are just going to have to understand. There's a reason why I don't die on the Nintendo train, because there's no getting out of it, almost. Which I'm kind of getting the sense that. And Ninjala is a weird example because it's not 100% Nintendo. It just so happens to be the only game of its kind on on a Nintendo console, I guess. Like, you know, it's not on Xbox, it's not on PlayStation. But yeah, because of that, that's my whole beef with, I guess, the Nintendo community or whatever. You know, it's like, if I'm not doing it specifically on Nintendo, then realistically, no one cares. In enter the years after Ninjala. Naturally, we are trying to rebrand ourselves, clearly, because at this point, everyone has just moved on. Okay, that is just the stone cold hard fact, I guess. Everyone has just moved on, for better or worse. Okay. That's weird. And even then, the people that have moved on to Ninjala, I feel weird saying this, are not really doing anything much more productive than what they were doing in Ninjala, I guess. You know, I mean, sorry to sound too harsh on that, but it didn't go anywhere, you know? And I also did warn other people ahead of time, me and a couple of other colleagues, I guess. We tried to warn people, like, do not strictly stay on the Ninjala train. It is not good for you. That's why we were always playing a variety of games. We literally always had a different game going, like, depending on the day of the week. All right? We advertised variety. We were not lying when we said that. Apex, Rocket League, Splatoon, like, it was literally a mixture of a heap ton of things, and we're still kind of doing that to this day. We only just had 2 main title shows at the time. It was Apex and Ninjala, guaranteed, no matter what. Alright, let's see if I can save them. Dead by Daylight came afterwards because I was trying to learn it. And I enjoy those games. It was fun. He totally just saw me. I don't know where he is. Are you wanting me to save you? Hold on, that's another one. I gotta wait for that. When Ninjala was out, most of us, including myself, came from Splatoon 2 since there were no more updates. Which, I'll say this, I was not part of any community whatsoever. I wasn't. Shoot. He might already know. Sorry. So for me, it has been basically one giant learning experience in terms of, like, communities. But if there's one thing that I did set out to do, I'm very happy that I at least did this. Started a community from the ground up. Obviously with the help of now the wife, Generations, as most of you know her. We took a shot at ourselves and said, you know what? I know there's a bunch of communities out there. I get that. I just didn't see a point in us being a part of one. I much liked the idea of me starting one from scratch, because at least at that point, I wouldn't be bouncing off of anyone at all. And it definitely would be more... Oh, he found me. Can I make this? Can I make this? Ah! Shoot. Can I make this? Can I make this? Can I make this? I actually don't know where the hatch is. Oh, I'm dead. Damn, he got me. So this is the... Oh, this is the Mori. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's this. Yeah, if you didn't see it, check it out. You got me good, feller. Exactly. Some people do play Ninjala only to play challenges and that's it. And can't believe I'm saying this. I was one of them who streamed Ninjala 1 to 5 times until I got sick of it and wanted to do a variety. And that's another thing too. We are kind of seeing the fallout of people that, not saying you specifically, obviously, all right? First of all, let me make that very clear. It's not you specifically. Just other people we had told way in advance. Can you, like, go big? Yeah, just go in there. There you go. Other people we had told way in advance, like, look, do other things. So again, I always reiterated that I would be playing Ninjala on specific days, Apex on specific days, and Dead by Daylight because it was up and coming on specific days, as well as doing other storyline based games for the folks that aren't into multiplayer games. And that was a good formula at its time, I think, because I certainly did not see other people, much less the pro streamers, doing that at all. No, play the same game over and over because I said so. Speaking of people who we have tried to warn ahead of time, Gapalan, Paddlesnake, how you doing? Me and Paddle, probably one of the greatest friendships to ever come out of, I guess, the internet community. Next to Buster, basically the people that we hung out with. Coolest cats on the internet thus far. Because they're not so far driven by other means, I guess. But anyways, having sit-down conversations with Paddle is probably one of the best things that happened in Ninjala, because my god, I'm not gonna lie, dude, I missed those unhinged rants that we had during tournament days. Oh boy, those were something. I didn't commit acts of props. That's another one. That is another one. But more so back to the point. The idea that I've always wanted, I wanted to start a community from scratch. And I mean, start with anything. I didn't care what. In essence, we did do it, but at the cost of us inviting a lot of, I guess, diehard Nintendo fanatics mixed in with Ninjala Splatoon-only fanatics. And yes, the weird thing is that it's not like we went back on our word. We've always said we do variety. So for some people to just kind of like almost assume like, oh, well, you're trying new things. Like, no, we've always been doing that. We've never once said that we weren't. We've always advertised it. Whether or not people were paying attention is a completely different story, I guess. But yeah, I feel like I enjoy my time more knowing that I built something from the ground up. And then at this point, it's just kind of waiting to see like where it goes from here, I guess. Yes. Forgot. I don't have my headphones. So I could say we are a unique community of sorts in the middle of like another rebranding session. So again, 5 years of Zero, take it or leave it, is a very good introductory arc of rebranding ourselves for people that just didn't know who we were, that might have missed the first 4 or 5 years that we were doing any of this stuff. So I would say that that's kind of our way of giving back. Is it the best? No. Does that have its flaws? Absolutely. But at the same time, because of just the state that we're in, I feel like it's good to revisit some of the classics, especially now because we're also live on the Yatu, which we never did in the first 4 years of us doing any of this. So even then, if people find us over there on YouTube, first of all, hi. I guess we're kind of new in town, but we have been around for 5-ish years. And it's just a new experience all around. That's all it is. Or a quote from, you should not play the same game over to keep your audience going. Nope. Again, we've always done like a, oh shoot, like a TV show sort of thing. Out of here. Later, Freddy. Ooh, okay, that was a good dodge. Go. I'm gonna die. Dead.
Don't move.
It's the animatronic, guys. the other thing too, which I know a lot of people are not a huge fan of. I enjoy my scary games, horror-esque based games, scary moment type of games or whatever. And I know what's big in some people's minds is like RPGs and JRPGs and whatever. I can't do any of that. I fall asleep. I get hella bored playing those. I just can't. Sorry. Because for the longest time, that was a giant chunk of conversation. Like, we should play this, and that. I'm like, but I can't play those, all right? There's just something about Dead by Daylight. Something about, I guess, Resident Evil, if you want to go there, if that counts. The Evil Within. That's another old series that we play. Games like those that really just get my blood flowing. I enjoy those. It keeps me on my toes a good chunk of the time. Other games, it's just like, alright, I could probably hit the same button over and over. But then I gotta watch like a cinematic masterpiece thing roll itself out for like another 10-15 minutes before I get to the game. And it's like, okay, sure. Visually and probably storytelling, probably top tier A+ material, sure. Don't enjoy it. Five Nights at Freddy's, is this what you want to be? I just don't get it. Why do you want to stay? Five Nights at Freddy's! I was singing the song. I got you. Run! Sup, guy? That was fun. So worth the fun there. Oh, that was weird. There's really that two hooks close to each other like that? That's crazy. Hey, thanks. You are crazy for saving me in such a weird spot. Clutch move, though. Clutch move. You two playing Ring Around the Rosie. Like I said, this game has its moments. Sneak aspect. Can go loud if you want. It's a bot. And let's see. I guess to end off the rant of the story. Oh, bye-bye. See you never. Yeah. I guess to end off this rant on a relatively positive note, I guess, we seem to have been gaining some mild traction from both the new stuff, the new games that we've been playing, so aka Marvel Rivals and Dead by Daylight. So for me, I call that a pretty interesting success. Are we overnight sensations? Absolutely not. Are we the next big thing to happen in the streaming games, the streaming platforms that is YouTube and Twitch? Absolutely not. But for what it's worth, we're meeting new people, giving these games a hell of a lot more time than we did in Ninjala. Worth it for me. Where's the exit gates? Go, 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 go. I might die, actually. Oh, he's over there. Oh, yep, he sees me. Yep, I see him. I see him. I see him. It's got to be this one that he's opening. Hey, guy. Hey, get me at the door. Thank you. At the end of the day, I did return back after 2 years, which, again, greatly appreciated. We also know that, people are busy, okay? We're not saying, like, why don't you stay? We get it, okay? We totally understand. We're not trying to be those people. We're just trying to be more realistic about, oh, why did people leave? It's like, okay, maybe we're not playing something. Cool, we get it. It happens. It just comes with the territory. Run, dude, run! Wait, is this door open? Ugh. Oh, we should... Okay, I don't know if that other door is open. Is he chasing Owl Noir? Oh, I don't think so. I'm gonna see if I can try and get this one open. Nah, it's more like I haven't watched you in a long time. Hey, I totally get it. I know there's other streamers out there, you know, we're not like the big one. Okay, we're not the big kahuna around here. I totes get it. Simply put, we are just trying to evolve our process, I guess. Alright, I guess they opened the door, so... And that's all it really is. And if Dead by Daylight is new in town, which I'm going to assume it kind of is to a lot of people, just prepare for some wacky antics. That's the best thing I could say about this. There's a lot of very, random variables that could make or break the game. Your match to win. You get to be a killer. Survive with friends. That's another one. Okay, and we're out. Oh wait, Paddle, if you're there. Yeet. Can you imagine having 500 views on your stream? That... So... Shockingly enough, that only happened one time, and I feel weird admitting that, but yes, that only happened one time, and once again, it was Ninjala, which is very weird to have that, by the way. Very weird to have that many views on Ninjala. We apparently got not stream sniped, we got raided. That's another thing that hasn't been noticed in quite a while, actually. We got raided by... I did research on... I'm going to say a relatively big-ish Twitch streamer at the time. I think their name was like It's Hafu. Obviously, they were ending their stream and they just decided to throw it my way. Even weirder, that was probably like the last night we were doing late night Ninjala because of my work schedule. So I said, alright, we're going to go out with a bang. So I said, whatever. Didn't think anything of it. Obviously, late night hours. Nobody was really playing Ninjala during the late night hours or whatever. And then I think maybe I'm about an hour left into the stream. And I'm just like, alright, I made the conscious decision. I already know what I'm playing. It's whatever, you know? All of a sudden, I get bombarded by X amount of users. Or It's Hafu has rated you with X plus people. I'm like, what? My whole reaction, I have it up on YouTube. Shameless plug. I have it up on YouTube. I saved that moment for me because I thought it was kind of special. Because I knew for a fact I was never going to hit any other type of raid of that kind ever. So long as, I guess I was playing Ninjala or just streaming in general. So I kept it. Is it kind of selfish to keep it? Sure, but again, we don't really have a lot of selfish moments around here, and I figured, okay, if anything, I'm going to keep it to myself, and I think it was a good keepsake to keep for later down the line, when just revisiting old videos and just seeing, you know, how much we've evolved since then. So for me, I'll take it. I obviously wasn't just like, oh my god, you guys check out this video, like, you know, shoving it in your face or whatever. I just simply say, it's there if you want to see it. You see my reaction? It's a pretty genuine one at that. Again, we don't see those high numbers at all. We see relatively low numbers, which again, isn't that bad. It's not that bad. But for us to see that out of the blue, when it was like totally random, could have been anybody. Could have been anyone. And somehow we ended up getting that lucky. I obviously did go back and did the typical follow for follow, I guess. I followed them out of a nice gesture, just because, again, you brought all those people over here. So, how would I ignore that? Ah! I thought I had him. Now he's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. Darn. Easy there. Dang, he got me. But yeah, this new process of us just trying to literally just, I guess, look out for ourselves now. Oh shoot. You're kidding. He got me good. That's fine. This new process of us trying to look out for ourselves at this point is pretty much how we are just gonna have to go going forward, you know. Trust me, I did want to go and try and aim for more community-based streams or whatever, but I think it just ran its course. Again, COVID really helped out during those times with that. Nobody else was doing anything in terms of leaving their house, so it was a good hotspot for us. Alright, if he comes back again. Okay, good. Thank you. So I guess the question now comes... Are you kidding me? He really doesn't like me today. I'm holding the controller in a very weird way. Okay. Everyone's running for their life. Jeez. So yeah, I think, where the hell is my train of thought? Okay, I think, as far as revisiting things goes, Apex Legends was definitely high on the list for me, because I guess they made some other updates as well. I do want to check those out. I still like it, like, you know, deep within me, don't get me wrong. But, Ninjala. That's a tough one. We're currently still in the process of making a part 2 video from our first thing. I also did tell people ahead of time to, like, you know, don't expect it to, like, come out in a timely fashion, because, first of all, when you're a one-man show over here... Okay. Yeah, when you're a one-man show over here, editing, streaming, doing all sorts of, like, nonsense behind the scenes, behind the curtain, on the curtain, this and that, blah, 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 like, it wears you down. You got a lot going. So, me taking my frequent breaks is probably because I gotta rest my brain from having to do too many projects at once, which I did that to myself. Okay, that's me. But I'm happy that it keeps me busy, for the most part. There's a drive in me to continuously somewhat do better. To see where my strengths and weaknesses are. That's where a lot of this content creation ride really comes from, for me at least. Because you know what? Altogether, I could just throw my controller to the ground and be like, that's it, I'm done. And you guys would never hear from me again. I could do that. But then at that point, I'd be like, well then what the hell was all that effort for? I feel like it would have been a colossal waste. At that point, the word disappointment would be burning in the back of my brain, knowing that I would never live that down. Uh-oh. Run, 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 run. He's gonna get me. Oh, he totally sees me. Go, 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 go. Yeah, that axe throw has a weird arc. That's fine. Another thing about Dead by Daylight, I guess, is it's pretty flexible in the sense that there could be a day that I could be doing just Survivors. There could be a day I could be doing just Killer, which I don't think I've done in a while, actually. Now that I said that part out loud. Normally we start the stream with survivors going into killer, but lately, because I guess I'm trying to learn Freddy Fazbear's pizza map, I guess, and because it's like the new thing. We've been just playing Survivor, which again, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you want to do strictly Survivor, go ahead, do it by all means. No one's gonna tell you otherwise. I am losing a heap ton of toolboxes though, so let me get medkits going, just so. Yeah, just so I try to conserve whatever's left. And you know that's another thing too with a lot of games these days. It's you're trying to be the best, like no one ever was. Ninjala, you have a team, you got a squad, and you are a weapon user of some kind. Not a lot of people like to change their weapon style, and again, that's fine. That's your playstyle. I get it. Offense, defense, COD, Apex, shooty pew pew, Marvel Rivals, and Overwatch. I will have to include Overwatch on this. They are unique in the sense that, you know, you could play a multitude of heroes, different roles. Okay? So there's that. That's one. And number two, I guess in the case of Dead by Daylight, survive or be a killer. Two very different playing fields when you're watching it happen, I guess. Killer, oh man, you would definitely be like, you know, how did you miss that? How come you couldn't get this? How come you couldn't get that? When you're playing it, I'm telling you, it's a very different experience. Fun with friends? It can be. Do people enjoy Dead by Daylight? No. Well, not... A vast majority of people do not enjoy Dead by Daylight. For, I guess, good reason. Good reason, I guess, you know? They can't get used to the mechanics, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And to that, I say, then learn the game, you know? Not every game is going to be as easy as the other games you've been playing. You know, it takes time to learn the game, and then once you get used to it, it's not so bad. There we go. Alright, now I got myself a med kit. Am I ready for this? No. This also probably... I love it. Play us out. We're all on a gen. Oh, never mind. I lied. What is that? Okay, we got the middlemost one done. Nice. I'm assuming this would be the next one I'd want to get. Hey, soda. Okay. Oh, he's got ruin. That's nice. So that means I can't let go of this gen. Because if I do, then it starts to regress, and we don't want that. Oh, this is going to be tough. Run! Go, 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 go. He's fast. He's fast. Oh, I didn't look back. I didn't look back behind me fast enough. Okay, okay. Oh. Does it not show you that anymore? I gotta look into that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks. Hey, they got rid of something. Not the totem, but a hex totem. Trying to find this hex totem on the ground now, actually. Not easily spotted unless you're actively looking for it. So, I'm assuming we have Hex Ruin still active. Where the heck would these totems be? Oh, right here. Check this out. I was gonna say, watch, he's gonna come up right behind me. Like he knew I was doing this. And out of here in 3, 2, 1. Good. Now gens can go back to normal, kind of. He's got Hex Pentimento. Interesting. So, Hex Pentimento, he can rekindle or relight a hex totem, which is something that I just cleansed. Oh no! Careful when doing that because that makes noise. Go, 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 go. So, did he rekindle a totem is the next question. If so, he must have did the one over here. I saw somebody over here doing something with a totem. He must have. He also came back this way. I see it. Yep, there it is. Oh, he won't get here in time. Or he shouldn't. Okay, and that thing is gone. Meaning he can't rekindle it again. No! Oh, that person's dead. That person is dead, chat. Oh, I'm surprised I never got rekindled, actually. Oh, go, 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 go. Love seeing their auras. Okay, so he should have no more totems. We can just kind of... still got that going. Is that just the totem itself? You're kidding. He had that? Oh, great. That's not good. You sneaky, sneaky devil, you. Okay, so now he can just down us with one hit if you don't know what this hex totem is supposed to do. Oh, yeah, just like that. It's a pain. Oh, right, he can just moor me on the spot. Yep, it's over. Shield your eyes. Yeesh, so aggressive. Okay. Not a bad set of games for trying to learn the new map, I guess the new killer, the animatronic. And yeah, new season of DVD, I guess, to some degree. Yeah. So, hey, listen, thank you so much for hearing my rant, I guess. Thank you so much for watching today's stream. Really do appreciate it. I think tomorrow everything seems to be on track. Tomorrow we are back with Marvel Rivals, so it's going to be a fun session, I bet. I think we finished all the Gala events, so I think we're just straight up playing the game, which is good, because I do not want to have any other headaches. It was kind of a pain, almost, to do. Until then, my name is Zermatic here, host of the Zermatic Experiment, and I will see you on the next one. Later, guys. Thank you so much.
Colored squares, flashing lights, spinning balls, disco nights. Colored squares, flashing lights, spinning balls, disco nights. Colored squares, flashing lights, spinning balls, disco nights. Colored squares, flashing lights, spinning balls, disco nights.